Hey, and welcome to the second episode of Heretic's Hellmore. This is the lava pits. At the start of this level you can see that we jump straight into this lava pit. The level's title was not lying. These are new enemies, these are the saber claws. The thing with the saber claws is that they don't really have any ranged attacks, but they can be pretty nasty if they get right up close to you. They can get up to you and just start slicing you, so it's best to not let them surround you, as they're trying to do here. The best thing to do is just take them out as quickly as you can. If you're lucky, they'll drop some lesser runes, which are really good for the Hell Staff. I can see that that gargoyle there got stuck behind that decoration. I'm not going to complain about that. The saber claws are going to be a major feature of the game as we move forward here, so it's important that we learn how to deal with them. As you can see, they can be a bit of a nuisance if they pin you in. Best not to let that happen. I'm going to take out these two here. The yellow key was in the middle of those platforms there, which are now slowly rising up. There are a bunch of enemies up top there. Can't really do much about them right now. We'll drop down here. You can see this was a nasty trap, another Heretic special. Once we've grabbed all the goodies down here, I can use the Wings of Wrath to fly up top here. It does mean we can come over here. Going to use the Tome of Power just so I can take out all of these enemies over here. I don't want them throwing their axes at me and chipping away at my health. It's just not necessary. You can see that I'm making use of two power-ups at once here, and it's very powerful when you can do that in Heretic. Gonna grab the Shadow Sphere here. As you're probably noticing with all these Heretic levels, these secrets don't come free, in particular in this game, where secrets are generally have enemy closets hidden inside them. It's something that you kind of just get used to when you're playing Heretic. You can see our Tome of Power has just run out, and probably at the worst time as well. Yikes. Gonna be a bit careful here. I don't want to get taken down by those enemies, so I'm gonna run over here. I think there's another Tome of Power here. Yes, there is. Grab the health here, grab the flask, so I can now use this Tome of Power to really power up my wand here. It is a feature of Heretic that I really appreciate, because it does make all of the weapons viable in a number of situations. I think one of the big problems with Doom is that once you get your hands on the shotgun, the pistol becomes pretty much useless, whereas in this game, you can actually make use of it. As you can see here, for short bursts, it does have uses. Also because in Heretic, a lot of the weapons don't share ammo like they do in Doom. Making effective use of the power-ups here, just so the axes fly right through me. The map scroll is there. In order to progress, we actually need to hit a switch on the other side of the level. We'll be heading in that direction shortly. Get rid of these gargoyles that have shown up here. I think that's all of them there. As you'll see here, the saber claws don't pose a threat to us when we can kind of back away from them, and when I know there's nothing behind me, they don't really get the chance to do all that much damage. Oh my goodness, that is a nasty room, especially because we've just run out of crossbow ammo. Going to use the Ring of Invulnerability here, because we can grab the Hell Staff behind these guys. We will be running in all of these rooms because there are some pretty useful items here, in particular because I am running a bit low on crossbow ammo. This is the switch here that we need to hit. That opens up the access to the green key. If we head down here, you can see this is the area that we were shooting into earlier. There's actually a secret here with the Tome of Power. And again, Heretic with the gotcha secret there. As soon as we thought we dealt with one of those enemies, no, there was a second chamber and it was ready to go. You can grab the Dragon Claw here. We just got ourselves the Chaos Device. The Chaos Device is a new item that's introduced in this episode, and we won't be making too much use of it in our run, I don't think, but it does have its uses. Effectively, it sends you back to the start of the level, which is great if you find yourself in a bit of a pickle. So we've grabbed the green key there. The green door is actually here. It's not marked as a green door for some reason. A very odd choice because Heretic's pretty good with that normally. We'll clear out all the gargoyles here. The end of the level is actually in the center of this room. When you hit that switch, it opens up the exit. But it also opens up this secret area over here. I want to see if we can turn enemies into chickens here. We can. You're not supposed to be able to see this place easily, so it's very easy to miss and overlook this area. When you hit this over here, this actually takes you back to the lava pits that we were in earlier on. And if we use the Chaos Device, it actually takes us back to the start of the level. So if you find yourself overwhelmed, or you can't find where you're meant to go, or you need to just get back to the start of the level super quickly, that's a good way to save some time. You'll also notice that this door has opened up here, and of course there's an Iron Lynch inside. This is actually the first time we're seeing the Iron Lynch as a normal enemy. Get used to it because we'll be seeing quite a lot of these moving forward. There's a new item there. It is the Enchanted Shield. It gives us 200 armor, which is insanely useful. A lot of these items that are being introduced at this point in the game are incredibly useful, and they all come with their own sort of varied use, so there's plenty of reason to go around and collect them. And that's the lava pits. It's a fun little level. It's not too memorable. I wouldn't say this is one of my favourite Heretic levels, but it definitely doesn't slow the pace down. In fact, I think after the first level, which I wasn't particularly a big fan of, I think it really kind of helps to set the tone for this episode a lot better. There's a lot of things going on, there's a lot of fun battles, and there's a bit of exploration, which I think Heretic does really well. Let me know what you thought of that level. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you a fan of the second episode of Heretic? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.